Welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn Stitches Creates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about kind of cross stitch and the project bags I make. Oh my goodness. It is Monday, June 5th, 2023. It is episode 87. Thank you so much if you are a returning subscriber. I so appreciate all your support and your love. Welcome if you are new. I hope you like what you see. Come back. Join in all the craziness that is my life and my channel. I did not film last week. I came back from the retreat, which I'm going to talk about, and I had to hit the ground running, and I was sewing project bags, got my Bestitch Me order off to her, and have been working on my trunk show ever since. So it's Monday. Weekend day of StitchCon starts on Thursday. It's exciting, and I'm looking forward to having another great retreat. So let's just get into it. So the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, I left Thursday morning with my friend Jan, who's finished the stitch on Instagram. She's one of the finishers at Keepsakes. Headed up to Findlay, Ohio, which is about 2 hours north of us. We stayed at the beautiful Findlay Inn. Amazing food. The Teresa Kogut was our designer. Retreat hosted by Paula and Carlton at Craft Gallery, which is an amazing store if you have not visited. They are wonderful hosts. We had an amazing time. I had a great table of ladies. We had so much fun. It was one of the best retreats I've been to in a while. It really was relaxing and fun. And even though I had to make a trip to urgent care, because of course, I can't do anything simple. So Thursday we got there. We had a great time. We went shopping, and we went to the local brewery that's nearby, and I tried a raspberry limeade mead, and oh my goodness, it was so good. I was so sad I didn't go back and get a growler of it to bring home, but I'm going to have to go back with my husband because it was really, really good. Woke up Friday morning, and I couldn't keep my eye open. It was angry, and I was, having had this issue before, I knew I had scratched the cornea. So one of the ladies offered to drive me to the urgent care because I did not have a car. I rode with Jan, and yep, sure enough, we were there at 8 a.m., right when the doors opened. I was the second person in to see the doctor, and she's like, yep, sure enough. So if you're not squeamish and you want to see, I'm going to put in a picture of, they numb your eye, they put in a dye, and then they look at you under black light. So my skin is really funky, all the freckles you can really see under the black light. But the yellow blotch on my eye is the scratch. So they called in the prescription, we went and picked it up, and we were back to the retreat at 9. The doors had opened at 8:30, so I only missed a little bit of it. So how I scratched it, no clue. The only thing I can think of is maybe like some crusty stuff from the outside of my eye went in and I rubbed it. That's the only thing I can think of. So you really know who your friends are when they fight over who's going to get to do your next dose of eye drops. Because I had to put them in 4 times a day the entire weekend. So thank you everybody at the table for volunteering. Jan and her sister Ellen were my roommates, and so I think they did probably more than other people, but everybody did offer to help me out, and I am so grateful for all of you because, well, first of all, when they numbed my eye, it was like instantaneously better. I could have my eye open. But of course that didn't last. So I took a nap in the afternoon just to kind of give my eye a rest, because it said in my instruction sheet, don't read, don't use electronics. I'm like, well, I'm not reading, I'm cross stitching, I'm looking down. And actually, when I was looking down cross stitching, it felt better, I guess because of where it was. The lid was kind of over it, so that helped moisturize it. But by the next day, my eye felt good. It was a little like itchy, like it had an itch, especially if someone asked me and I thought about it, then it kind of felt funny. And by Sunday it was really good. So I had to be on the antibiotic eye drops for 5 days, but by the second day it was really good. So Teresa Kogut, wow, she's such a lovely person. She is so nice. If you haven't been to Craft Gallery but you've heard the name, she gets all her framing done. All her pieces are framed by Paula and Carlton at Craft Gallery. And she, oh my gosh, she gave us a box. So that's one of the patterns that's in here. And here's the other pattern that's in here. So this side it says just a girl with needle and thread. And then this one says making things beautiful. So they are companion pieces. We got in our box, I'm gonna open it up. So there's the one pattern. And then we've got scissors, pretty stork scissors. I didn't take mine out of the package yet. We got a pen, and it lights up. You can see, let's see. There it is. So and I've had a pen like this before, which it's really nice. If you're in a place with low lighting, it works out really nice. One of Teresa's cards. Can't get it. The lighting is too much today. And a sticker. And then the rest of it, sorry for the tissue paper, is in my bag because, of course, I had to start it. So we got the fabric for both pieces and all the floss. So there's all the floss. There's the fabric. And of course, the one that I started is that one. And the needle minder that she gave us is on here. So there's the needle minder. And that's how far I got. So as you can see, I've already started changing colors. I didn't like the border color. I'm sorry, Teresa. I picked one of the complementary colors to go with it. The belly of the bird is what the border was going to be, and that was just too much salmon. You know, if you've been watching me, you know. But she is so cute, and I so enjoyed working on her that weekend. So, beautiful kit. And then Teresa also had some little bags. She had a larger size, but I got the Notion pouch, which has the ladies on it. And it's just, you know, it's just a simple inside bag. But I wanted to show it before I put all my stuff in there. And then before I got, I'm dropping stuff. I have too much stuff to show. I was working on my Whip Go piece, which is Little House Needleworks Giving Thanks. I'm thankful for my daily bread and also for my cross-stitch thread. And if I have a picture, I think I took a picture of where I was. Put it in. And then that's where I am now. So this is actually, it was my WIPGO call for May. I didn't get enough time in. So I owe a couple hours on it for May. And then, believe it or not, this piece is my WIPGO call for both of my numbers for June. So I've got 10 hours I need to put in on it for June. So who knows? I might even finish it. That would be nice. So once I get everything settled down from StitchCon next week, and then probably during StitchCon I'll stitch on it too. So what all did I buy besides that? They had something else I got from Teresa. She was selling some prints of her artwork, and I picked up 2, and I had her sign one. So this one says, "I stitch, that's what I do." And I had her sign that one. And then the needleworker's oath. "I promise to keep needlework in my hoop and try with all my heart to stitch daily." So I thought that both of those were really cute. So I got those. So that was everything that I got from Teresa. I purchased those, as well as the little bag. At Craft Gallery, let's see. Maybe I'll show you the swag from Paul and Carlton first. We each had a little bag at our table with a skein of floss and then a charm, and my charm, you can see it, is scissors. And then we got a set of nail files. There we go. And they're really nice. They're like an acrylic. They're very, very nice. And then we got a pen, and this pen has lots of secrets to it. It's a screwdriver, so it's a flathead screwdriver or a Phillips head. And there's a ruler on the side. Let's see. Ruler on the side. And then, of course, it's a pen. I want to say there's something else to it, but I'm not remembering. Oh, it's got a level. It's got a level in it too. I don't know if you can see the bubble, but so very handy. And then, of course, the tip is for, if I want on my iPad. And we got a cute little kit that it's from Sullivan's, and it makes that. So we've got the pattern and it's not floss, it is floss, but it's a pearl cotton. So we got the pearl cotton for that. And a chocolate bar. And we got a little flashlight. And tissue paper. So that was at everybody's seat. We've got a little something. So that was our little gift. And then, of course, our meals were included, which the buffet was amazing. So then at Craft Gallery, I purchased, Paula always has, when she's got big events, she takes fabric and puts them into little bundles, and it was half price, so I got a 1/4 yard of just white, 28 count white, because I never use, I bought so much colored fabric that I don't have any white, and there's a couple of things that I'd like to start that I want on white. So I got some white, I got some floss for some kits coming up. And then, let's see, couple of presents are in here. Oh, and then the other thing that I purchased was this pattern was on sale from Shannon Christine. Tea, hugs in a cup. Love it. So, I think I was pretty good about buying things. So a couple of presents that I got. Got this cute, and it buttons from Jan, because Jan doesn't like Velcro, so, and snaps, so she does buttons, and I've already put my pair of scissors in here. And just a little scissor holder. That's so cute. And then from Jan's sister Ellen, I got a cottage garden samplings. It was a kit that she'd gotten from Silver Needle that she was in, but she thought I might like it. So it's the peacock, and it has the floss. And then, so just because, this was from Merrick, and it's a clothespin, little pinwheel. Isn't that cute? Love it. From Mary, who sat at our table, she gave everybody, you can see, those are Band-Aids on the fabric. It's a little first aid kit, and it has all kinds of great things in there. So we've got nail file, we've got a little mini pen, we've got some little Post-its, our tissues, we've got liquid Tylenol, fast acting, chapstick, or lip smacker, it's Fanta orange, which by the end of the weekend I really did need, because you get talking so much, and it's so dry in the hotel, you need something for your lips. And then she gave us some Band-Aids and some alcohol wipes. So I am all set if there is a minor emergency. Of course, it didn't help for my eye, but you know, I hadn't met Mary yet at that point. So yeah, and then it just, you know, ties together. So much work. It was so cute. I love it. Mary, I don't know if you watch me, but if you do, thank you again. I just want to tie it real quick. Get my ribbon. Let's see. We had 2 Dons at our table, and from one of the Dons, she did a little bag, and it has that. It says "You are loved," and a cute coaster, and some Post-it notes. Because, you know, you need those things when people are talking and they're talking about patterns. You need paper to write down, you know, so you don't forget. Gave me one of the little, you know, the mascara brushes. If you haven't seen me talk about them before, these are great if you've frogged something just to get all the extra fibers off your fabric, or if you're using Whisper Floss and you need to fluff it up. They're great. It's a little magnetic bookmark. And then she made everybody little beeswax flosser. So thank you, Dawn, for those. I love it. I was not thoughtful. I mean, I just ran out of time. I've been so busy that I just did not get to make anything for anybody. we met Marcia and Beth. They gave out cards. And then from my good friend Martha, she had floss drop from a piece that she stitched. My name tag. Someone was giving out just skeins of floss. It's a pretty variegated DMC. And then my last gift from our other Dawn, she stitched for everyone at our table one of these. Yes, there was lots of tears. Isn't that amazing? You meet so many wonderful people in our community. It's just, I love it. What more can I say? So that'll probably be up there so that you guys can see it every time I film. So that is everything. I did, being that it's, okay, so that's everything from the retreat. Had a great time, got to visit some with Teresa, fun with the ladies. There's an ice cream and chocolate shop. I believe it's called, I'll put the name here. I believe they pronounce it Dietz's. It's been around since 1930 in Findlay. Wonderful chocolate, amazing homemade ice cream. If you're in Findlay, you definitely need to stop there. And of course stay at the Findlay Inn, because the rooms are so comfortable and so quiet, because you know, as stitchers, when we all get together, we are not quiet. And once we were in our room, we never heard a sound. And even when somebody went in the bathroom to shower, you know, because there was 3 of us in the room, so we would take turns in the bath. You didn't even hear the bathroom at all. It was great. Comfortable beds, good food. It was wonderful. So Paula and Carlton, thank you so much. Patty and all the staff, thank you. It was a wonderful retreat. It really was so enjoyable, was so relaxing. It was a great time. So, and I have a video, and I'll put it in here, of all the amazing smalls. I did not participate in the smalls exchange. Oh, such beautiful things. There was not a dud in the group, let me tell you. They were all beautiful. I really wish I had, but I don't know, mine would have been as nice. So anyway, so the video here. So I did purchase a couple of things outside of the event. I'm a member of Teresa Kogut's Patreon, and Ellen, Jan's sister, was stitching on this pattern all weekend, and I just kept looking at it, and I was like, yep. So when our code came out for June, I bought this pattern because I love it, and the colors are gorgeous. So it's not going to be a right now start like the other, but it was nice. And then today, June 5th at 11 a.m. Central, Hands On Designs last Polar Plunge ornament went on sale. N is for narwhal. Aren't they adorable? And yes, if you did not know, narwhals are real creatures. They live in the Antarctica oceans. My grandson absolutely loves narwhals, so they watched all the National Geographic movies. So I'm sure my daughter can tell me more facts about narwhals than I can tell you. So, but this pattern, the money from this pattern is going to Special Olympics. So if you're debating about it, it's for a good cause. I would say go get it. And it is a PDF. It is not a physical pattern. So you can go there. There's a special link for it. I will try to put it on my video too. And then let's see. Oh, I have some Stitchy Kindness. One of my BNS Black Needle Society reps. I missed when the Gilmore Girls stuff went in the vault. I missed getting the scissors, which I wanted, from the box, and she sent me hers. She said I don't need them, so aren't they beautiful? They're dragonflies, and they're my color. So they're beautiful, beautiful, and they are nice and sharp and pointy. So I have to be very careful with those. Speaking of Black Needle Society, I don't think I've had a floss tube since they went on sale, but I have purchased this year's Nice List box, the 2023 Nice List box that will come sometime probably in November, and I will do daily unboxings the month of December, opening all the things with the Nice List box. So if you're interested, I believe it will be on sale until June 15th. If I'm wrong, I'll put it here. So go snag yours. It's an amazing box. 805 Stitcher will have something in it. Lady Dot Creates will have something in it. Katie, Black Needle Society, has a pattern in it. And my mind is blanking on the other two designers that are in the box. Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible rep. Why do I do this every single time? I will put their names. You're seeing the names right now, so while I yell at myself. You cannot use my code on that box though, only things from the vault. So, and so that's on sale. StitchCon A this weekend, StitchCon B next weekend. The weekend after that will be the Black Needle Society Novels and Needles retreat. So I've got to get reading the book for that. And then in July, I will be going to Denver with Athena from Stitching Goddess Designs. There's some pre-stitching. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show it or not, what it looks like. I have to check into that, and then if I can show it, I will show you, because I'll start it at StitchCon. There's 4 or 6 pieces to pre-stitch, and then Kathy Haberman from Hands On Design will show us how to finish them during the retreat. So, I didn't think I had much. We're almost at a half hour, so my dinner is going to be here soon. I've got to get back to sewing and cleaning and all the things before StitchCon. So next week we will have StitchCon wrap up. Lots of pictures, lots of stories. And it's supposed to be, if you're coming in for StitchCon A, it's supposed to be a gorgeous week this week. 70s, 80s. It's not going to be hot. Last week it was in the 90s, and I was like, oh, it'll be awful. So hopefully the room will be comfortable for everybody, because we've been having this conversation with my friends about, because I'm usually hot. Some of my friends are talking about bringing blankets, and they're making me hot. Oh, that was my other purchase. I found this is a fan to take to StitchCon with me. It opens up so you can set it on the table like this, or you can hand hold it like this, but it's USB rechargeable. It's got 2 speeds, and it was only $10 on Amazon. So, and then they're like, the blades are like just that soft kind of stuff. So I'm ready if I'm hot this year. So hopefully I won't be complaining and being ugly to people because I'm hot. So, yeah. So I think that now is everything. That wraps it up. So I will see you next Monday with stories from StitchCon. Have a great week, everyone. Happy stitching, and I will see you later.